Well, here we are in the middle of January, riding our motorcycle. I'd say that's pretty cool. So, this CB650F, how's it been in the winter? Well, we've had a mild winter, but so far it's been awesome. I mean, with road tires like I have on here, the Dunlop Sport Max Q3 Plus, not exactly a grippy winter tire if you've got any dubious conditions like a light skiff of snow or anything, so I would not take it out in anything like that. Yeah, this bike has been an excellent bike for me. I really enjoy it. I think that it's probably the perfect bike for me. And at first I was thinking, I'll do a few modifications other than what I've done, tail tidy and rad guard, stuff like that. But, I was thinking of the usual, got to get an exhaust, a full system. But then I thought to myself, for the money that you'd spend on that, that I would spend, I mean, in Canadian dollars to get, let's say, an Akrapovic or a Krapovich, as they say, system on this bike, and then followed with a K&N air filter and a fuel controller, I'd be looking at slightly over $2,000. I mean, for what? A marginal increase in performance and a little bit more noise? No, thank you. I am totally not going that route. And actually, I've come to like the quietness of this bike. It's quiet when you're just cruising, and then if you lay on the throttle, you do hear it. It has a bit of a roar to it. So that's fine. Like I say, I think the quietness is comfortable. It's not stressing you out because of the decibels. As I say, it's a comfortable bike. It's a joy to ride. It's got plenty of power, as much as you'd really ever want, I think, for most situations. It is a bike that you could take to the track easily. It has well enough power for that, if you like that sort of thing. And it's got comfortable ergonomics. So, yeah, nice and smooth. Transmission is buttery. Not sure how many kilometers I've got on it yet. Let's see if I can find out. Okay, 18,017 kilometers. I've certainly had no trouble with it, except when I stored it over the winter the other year, and it wouldn't start in the spring, even though I did everything correct. But apart from that, I've not had any real issues. A couple minor annoyances, and I guess that's, as they say, something you come to expect with a Honda. So yeah, I'm very happy with the 2018 CB650F. So if you're contemplating getting one, do it. Take a ride on one at least. One thing that I would definitely say about the CB650F that I wasn't a fan of are the tires that it came with. It came with Dunlop 222, Sport Max 222s, and I wasn't impressed by them. They didn't do much for the handling, and they were dubious grip at times. Whereas the Dunlop Q3 Plus are excellent, and they definitely improve things. The handling became sharper, quicker, and yet still smooth. Really nice grip. So that would be something I would change if I got the bike, or at least careful riding until those tires need replacing. I guess some of them came with Metzlers that they say are better on this bike, but mine did not. Well, I haven't seen any other motorcycles out today. At this time of year, most of them are locked away in their garages, no insurance. And I'm sure that if they see me out riding and their bike is in the garage, they're either thinking I'm nuts or they're jealous. I prefer to think they'll be jealous. Gives me a little smug pleasure. Yeah, it's nice to be one of the only ones riding. Bit of quirky fun for the winter. So I am keeping this bike stock, except for, like I say, the tail tidy and the rad guard, that sort of thing. And I put on a shifter support from Race Torques on the shifter spindle. But, like I say, it's going to stay stock otherwise. I like it just as it is. It's a good bike. Some say they're a little more expensive or too expensive compared to, certain other 650 class bikes, the SV650 and a couple other. But if you own one or if you look at them carefully, you'll understand why they're more expensive, and it's worth it. I mean, not to mention the 90 horsepower and a nice flat torque curve to go with that, but just the fit and finish as well, and the tightness of everything, just solid build. Anyway, I think I've nattered on long enough about this bike, so I just wanted to fill you in on how it's doing at 18,000 kilometers and what my thoughts are. So, hope it was of some use if you're contemplating a bike in the 650 class. Take care. Ride safe.